And this is on the other side, and yes, I know there's fish in here. There's fish here, and then this comes around and joins where I just was. But where I was is a heaven. I only got 1-to-1 smallie, but there have got to be trout. Yep. The smallmouth, he came right out from underneath that tree. That was a good cast. Hang on, buddy. There we go. There's got to be a trout in there, though, too. That's the way to cast it. That was another gorgeous cast. For the moment, I seem to have fixed my line. Come on. Big rainbow, 2-pound bass. Can I see anybody in there? Gotta be a fish in there too. See anybody big right in there. I don't think it moves as much. There's somebody. Not big, but alright, there's something there. How do I easily get... Now, hopefully I moved the knot to the top of the rod manually, the top of the reel. Hopefully I can get you. There's got to be a big one there now. A trout over by those, by that underhang. I don't think I've had any luck here before. But there should be something there. And this crayfish seems to catch him now. If I remember correctly, it's a lot deeper where that water filters over this log than you'd think. Look at that! Come on, come on, come on! Ho, 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 ho! Look at that! Wow! Wow! That's a big rainbow trout. There sure was something in there. Ow! Let's keep you in the water, buddy. Don't worry, I'll try and we'll fix this. I'll get you. Okay, okay. All right, Mr. Fish. Wow. I can sure see them when they're trout when they hit. They're much narrower. It's like every every hole that in the past I've thought was only chubs because I gave up catching any smallies there, and the minnow just doesn't catch trout. This crayfish, though, that's 3 trout caught. One I saw go for it, another good one, and missed. By the way, this reel just fell apart in my hands as I was going to try and use it. So I'm down to 1 rod, which is why I had to I've had to take a lot of time fixing my line today. I wonder if there's another big one in there. That was a healthy sized fish. He is enjoying this pool, or this like you'd think there would be fish here. Oh, I missed another one. I'll get him. Another big one. This actually is starting to get really irritating, how the rod reel. Oh, that was another big one, so I still might have a chance at him. I saw him. Come on. Right about there was where he was. Wow. Honest to goodness, good places are good. Just they haven't been for smallies. Ooh, I saw somebody following it. I don't think he was big. No, just a chub. All right, Mr. Trout. I'll turn it off again. Need enough battery. This place was up above my usual lunch break deep hole, but this, which was about 2 or 3 feet deeper normally, had 5 or 6 huge smallies under it. I think this is it now. And I just couldn't catch them last year. I crawled out to see. There's got to be something in there, a trout or a smallie. See if I can get something. Nope. Not when my line is messed up. Let's fix that. Okay, that's good enough. This doesn't look like the right place, though. I don't think this is it. If this is it, I'm really ruining it, because I've dreamed of this place all year. Can't be it. Doesn't look remotely like it. Or remotely deep enough. I guess it must be. Oh, it is incredible. Over by that log jam, there were 5 or 6 big boys. Not like all lunkers. This is the one place I've been dreaming of as having a 3-pounder potentially, but wow, I don't even see any. feel that. Yep, the line's all messed up. Again. Just too shallow. They must be elsewhere. Part of me really wants to walk in there and see if the big ones are in there. But it's also possible that they're up here, even though I would think that's odd in the middle of the sun right now. But by that log, I think. There we go. Oh, something went for it. I saw him. That was something, a good one. I've literally got to place it right back in there. Nope. Same spot I was just at. Completely messed up. Just not far enough. Come on, one of you big guys, come out from your hole. They're in there. I've got to burn into my memory that to the right, even though it looks like nothing, there's actually a really nice pool. Totally undiscovered by me till this time. It looks like if you go to the right, there's nothing. But there is. Oh, and I didn't fish that one hole along the tree there. Well, I'll come back here. See how nice and deep it gets here. But all rocky, and then the really big boys have that place to hide over there amongst all those weeds, or the saw one swimming out there. Oh, there's a monster. Whoa, that's where they're sitting. Oh my goodness. There are two monsters sitting out there. At least. And they don't like what I'm throwing to them. Can't catch them here. There they are too. Not that guy. Let's try. I can see them sitting over there. Oh, and I can't even fish with this rod this time. Okay? Because the line is broken, or the reel is broken. see, that fish is something like 18 inches. He's monstrous. Sitting out there in the middle. Bronze. Yep, these are the guys I've been dreaming of, and they're not biting. To the carp hole along this part of the creek. And I don't remember this being a fishable hole, but it clearly is. I've seen, I don't know if it's a trout that went for it, but I almost expect to catch a trout here now. Given the nature of the water, you can see it shifting directions over there. A couple more casts and then something's following it. Yep. I can't believe how big those smallmouths are back there. They're just completely uninterested. They're too smart. The lower half of the hole that I dream about a lot, the first year I discovered it, it was so deep and dark looking and a tree was sticking out in it that I thought it was 8 or 10 feet. The water's so low right now, but normally I go to that side and I fish, and I did catch a lunker here the year that I caught all the lunkers with my tube bait. I'm going to try fishing a different strategy, fishing from downstream and hoping I first or second cast gets one of those big guys before he's alerted. And there are carp in here, or at least there were, so I'll eat lunch and might go carp fishing here if I see them again. Oh, there was some movement over there. Boy, is it shallow. And who knows what big fish is sitting under those branches there. I just can't fish that. Alright, I think I'll risk casting now. I don't see any of them, but come on, big fish. Come on, smallmouth. Trout. And as you see those big blocks up there, that's the upper end. There are definitely some smallmouth that hang out up there, some big ones. I think that was a rock, but felt like a big fish for a moment. That log right there looks so unimpressive now, although when it's deeper, there's got to be a fish hiding underneath there. There's shade and darkness there. I just didn't get a good enough cast. Alright. Isn't that rocky bottom beautiful as it curves around? I can imagine what it looks like in April where it's above my head. Curves around, rocky enough for big fish to patrol there. Haven't seen them yet, and then they've got all that rocky side up there to hide. And I haven't seen the carp today either. Maybe they're no longer here. Not a bite in here yet. And I don't want to switch to the tube bait, which is weird since it was miraculously good that one year. Didn't catch any little ones, caught a bunch of large ones. spot. Although it's, I think, actually kind of shallow right there. It gets deeper a little further up. Where are they? Got one. Not very big, but I got one. Little guy. Yeah. Come on, be a big one up here. Come on, lunker. I would even trade those trout to catch that big one of those monsters in that pool back there. I'll give it a minute here and then I'll cast. I'll move upstream a little. And you can see how low this is. Bite. Let's see if I can cast past this tree. Come on, big boy. Nothing. Turn this off till I catch him. Come at it from the upper end. I can no longer walk around that. I know I've caught one over there. Let's see if I catch anything. Just had a monster and I lost him. I could see him. He was pulling line out. There was my chance. The line was pulling out. I'm casting across stream, so I should have been able to keep him hooked. Odds are extraordinarily low that I'm going to hook him again. Oh. So I guess the thing was that I didn't spook them coming from this direction. Wow, there's a giant fish you can only see them, giant school of minnows. You can only see them when they move. Come on, big fish. That was my chance. Oh. Do I have a little one? No. Oh, that would have been a 2-pounder. He was big, very big. William. To catch him. couple more casts here, and then I'll have covered this hole again. And I'll have missed my... Come on. Come on, lunker. Come back. Wow. Isn't this just gorgeous? Oh man, all I can do is sigh and wish. And be thankful for the trout that I've caught and the places that are now good. It's only like literally inches deep here on that side. If I recall, this is a fantastic stretch, at least with the tube bait it was. We'll see how the crayfish does. There's a big one sitting out there. Probably won't get him. He didn't spook when I just cast. Oh, now he spooked. Okay. Never would have believed. It's such, does not look like what you would expect. And the water is 1.5 feet higher. This is a place, it's all rock. And I've caught tons of 10-inch smallies here, but I think I'm going to be lucky to catch a fish here at all today. Let's see. So shallow.